Greetings, ladies. Okay, it's Miss Michaela Rena here, and I was able to get out of the house. I'm so glad, out of the apartment. Um, it's really a cool day here. So even though I'm wearing like a sun top or whatever, strapless, probably because I have so much hair that it's covering, that I'm not cold. So, but don't look at this and go, oh my gosh, it must be so warm. No, it's not really that warm, but but I'm gonna tell you, I'm not cold either. Now, I don't know if that has to do with my being a lady and this time of my life, in this era of age, whatever. I'll tell you what I'm drinking in a minute. um I don't find myself getting cold so much. Like, I'm pretty much warm, but not sweaty, not having hot flashes. Mm, Overall warmth at any given time. Every once in a while, I might feel myself being a little bit cold, but for the most part, I am pretty much warm. So, what am I drinking? Okay. I went to Mother's Market. Let me see if I can turn that around. Da, 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 da. There's Mother's Market. I only go in there to get a few things. I mean, we shop primarily at Trader Joe's. We do a lot of I would say vegetarian dishes. However, we will eat turkey, so I can't tell you that we're really vegetarians. I can just tell you that we make better food choices. We don't eat beef and we don't eat pork. So there it is. We do turkey, and our fish is salmon. My husband and I. So anyways, I get this wonderful drink. It's a custom drink. You see how purple it is? This is really beautiful. So I'll tell you what it is. And it's literally no sweetener. None whatsoever, okay? And I'm going to tell you, it's better than your Jamba Juice version. But it is bananas, cacao, peanut butter, spinach, blueberries, ginger. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it. Oh, hemp milk and hemp protein. That's it. That's what I get. And it ends up looking like this. And it usually takes me, well, it can take me 2 days to drink if I've already had a meal. If I haven't had a meal, then I'll scarf it down. It's really delicious. So anyways, today I got out and was glad. We had to get the truck worked on. And when they called and said that it was ready, then, I was just available for the truck to be picked up. So that was pretty cool. But what I discovered about myself yesterday, as in yesterday was my first day for my vlog, whatever you want to call this. I realized that I need to be out of the house. Like, for my mental wellness, I need to be in the elements of the sun, even if it's a dreary day. I need to have the aspect of the sun beating on me, as well as the night sky's moon, and the star twinkling upon my soul. I need that. And there's been days that I've not gone out. Well, I've gone outside a little bit, but not really gone outside, just to be outside in the elements. And I can see what it does to your, like, mental thought. You can get really stuck. And, I read tarot, and it's really interesting. Is I was reading online, and I seem to do everything about tarot. And I just stayed in the house. I mean, I would go out when my husband and I go out, so don't get me wrong. But, like, if it came to me just getting out to be getting out, no, that wasn't happening. I'd find some reason, I got to do this, I got to record for my tarot, I have to do that. And I know how to read the environment. Like, I don't need the cards. I've been reading so long. And for other people, have my education in the actual technical aspect of tarot when we deal with like the psychology and all of that. Anyway, um, so I don't need the card to tell me what card it is. Like, I can look here and I'm surrounded by trees, and trees could be connected to wands, right? A lot of wood. So, and there's a lot of poles, and the poles are steel, and so that could be the silver, right? Or the sword. However, there's more trees than there is wands. Now, I'm going to tell you there's an abundance of trees. So when we look at that, that could just be the ace, or it could be the king or the queen. I'll show you just so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, it's telling me I can't zoom. I'm not trying to zoom. I'm trying to. There you go. Okay, see all these trees? Everywhere you look, there's some trees. Okay, so when I look at that, I see, oh, there's a lot of trees right there. So I have to either look at what is the anomaly or what is the obvious. Well, the I would say the anomaly or the difference is that there's 3 steel beams, which is 2 light bulbs, and then there's like a communication center way far out over there. And it says I can't zoom in, so you won't be. Oh, maybe so. Look at that. Da, 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 da. You see that right there? Right there. That's a communication center. Okay. There. So after this, I could look at that and say, well, that's 3 of swords, but one is a communication tool, right? One is specifically for communication, whereas the other 2 are swords. So, the light, like fire. So I would probably say this card right here, I could say would be 2 of swords, and it actually makes sense to me when I think about this 2 of swords. I mean, bolts that I'd be referring to, and so you can see that. Let me see if I can get that. There's light pole number 1 and light pole number 2. There you go. There you go. 1, 2. So what I would look and say, this is 2 of swords. This is about making a decision, and it's happening on both my right side, which is really my logical. It's affecting my logic. That's what I need to pay attention. Logically, what do I need to be doing next? And that is interesting because that is what I've been asking myself all day. So I didn't need to have the card show up this way to confirm that that's what I'm feeling, but it's good to know that the environment that you are in is always giving you the answer. And that's what I wanted to say. That when we're in doubt about something, go for a walk and say, what is it I need to pay attention to today? What aspect of life is talking to me that I'm not hearing because it's so mundane, it's so easy, like the breath, it's so natural. What part of that do I need to listen to? Now there's a sign right there and it's hidden. I'm going to show you. This is there you go. So I'm going to pull it down. There's the sign, and the sign is hidden by some trees, right? So the sign actually lights up, and I would actually say that would be what I need to pay attention to, and I need to allow myself to pay attention to the logical aspect of what is lighting up for me, right? And I might be overthinking something. That's why I can't see it, like that sign. I might be overthinking it. The funny thing is, I know I'm overthinking it. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, where do I start? I'm overthinking it. So that's why I'm glad to be sharing this video today, because I was overthinking a lot of stuff, and to the point that I was thinking, should I do a vlog? What am I going to talk about? I'm going to tell you, God, being on this side of parenthood and being like being in my adult self is such a new thing for me. I know that sounds kind of silly, but I've seen a couple of people go through just different things in their life. Some are um you know fighting for their lives, and I say it that way because I have a brother that's in he's in the hospital from a major stroke and not really present. And so then I think to myself, okay, what are you doing? You have so much life, and you need to be living your life and not be stuck inside. Go do something, walk, exercise, reinvent yourself. And so one of the things that I definitely needed to work on for this year in 2023 is my financial development. Like, I need to be okay with saying that. And so finally here I get to be okay with saying it. I said it at 11:11 on the queue on this video, which I find that to be interesting. Everything is everything. so so I have two swords, which is two of swords. It's telling me I need to pay attention to what is logical in my intuitive thoughts. And just like the two of swords is blindfolded, that light over there with the store name is hidden. And so I need to shift so that I can see what is necessary to be seen in a very logical way. And I know what it is now that I'm speaking about it. So anyways, thank you for joining me today. I'm going to share a little bit about myself every day, or this journey. And I'm going to make tarot more real, not just 2 cards, 3 cards, a spread pulled on a pretty cloth and sitting with the lights behind me and books and incense and all that. Like, we have to live, right? How do we apply what life is? And so you might take a snapshot and say, this is what I noticed today. And what does it mean? Yeah. Anyways, okay, I'll be back. Ashe. Mwah.